Yay! It's working, it's working, it's working. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I got to get a little bit of toilet paper and I got to put it on the screen because we're dirty. That's better. Look at that. Right, we're live. I had a couple of problems. First of all, there was all these phone things going off, and then YouTube wouldn't go live. And I was thinking, this is it. This is it. It's the end. It's mad though, isn't it? We live in a world today where, I don't know. By the way, I turned off although my wife's phone was going. I turned mine off. I don't need to do that. I don't need to know that. I don't want the anxiety in my life. Look, I got my glass, my smod glass, St. Mars of the Desert. Courtesy, because I lost mine. I lost mine within 6 hours of buying it. The wonderful hop scene Rob hosted me for the weekend. Stayed at his house. Lost my bag. He let me use all his deodorant, toothpaste. I bought my own toothbrush in Asda. Bought my own undies and socks. And then he gave me his glass as I was leaving. Absolutely fabulous gentleman is Rob from Hopscene. Hopscene is his YouTube channel as well, if you care to check it out. Evening, Simon. Evening, all. Good mate, that Rob. No, he is absolutely. I thought it was streaming to all the devices in the house when the alarm clock come through. Rob, we got 120 people watching. This is better already, isn't it? We're starting to slowly head. And I remember Bill Oddie, God rest his soul. Bill Oddie said he always thinks that autumn was kind of kicking in, sort of like middle of August. It's the middle of August now, and the sun is definitely on its way down, isn't it? It's sort of like really, we're flying now into what would be then autumn and then winter. Although it is still warm, isn't it? It is still piping hot. But so I'm expecting quite good things for the Stone Crow in the autumn and the winter. With me not having to battle with the summer anymore. And the World Cup. I was battling the summer and the World Cup, wasn't I? So I'm having a beer. I'm having a Flingelotten lager from Asda with a small touch of lemonade. So, can we hit the like button? Can we do 100 likes for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub? Hit the like button down below for 100 likes for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. There's 143 people of you in. There's a like button down below for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hello, Big Kev. How we doing? Shafincha, Alexania, Ryan Ford, Olimbo. Brilliant. Yeah, so we got 41 likes. There's a like button down below. We've got a like button, a dislike button down below. If you hit the like button down below, we can try and get to 100 likes. 100 likes for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub will mean that lots more people are going to tune into this. Yeah, Mark K. Hello, Mark K. How are you doing? Championship tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Monday. Wrexham, Cardiff. 51 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 51 likes. Come on in. Let's go. 51 likes. We need 49 more likes. 49 more likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 100 likes. Make that 43. Make that 42. We're flying now. We're flying. 42 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. I like to do this at the start of the stream so we can get it out the way. We can get our first 100 likes in. It works very much with the algorithm and everything else that YouTube uses, and we can just build the stream from there. So come on, let's go. 65 likes. Chris OG, even so, I'm just walking back home from work. You always ask what we are drinking. What do you recommend I pick up on the way home? Oh, that's a fantastic idea, Chris OG. What should Chris OG pick up on the way home from work? Well, if I tell you what I've got a few Vice beers for later on. I've got a couple of nice lagers to start off the evening. Once it cools down a bit, I'll move on to the Vice beers. Yeah, I mean, do you like Vice beer, Chris OG? I'm a big Vice beer fan. We got 30 more likes to go. 30 more likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Make that 29. 29 more likes. There's a like button, a dislike button down below. A like and a dislike button. If you hit that like button down below, we can get to 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, let's do it. Now then, the Zebra is in Lidl at the moment. I know because I picked that up, and some Tyskie and some of the other stuff. I see it. Lech. I picked up some Lech. £5.49. It's expensive, isn't it? I don't know. Is it expensive? Hey, they love the channel. Me and my wife love it when you're in the car. But can you set an argument? Is your car a Volvo? No, it's a Fiat Punto. I drive a Fiat Punto, Grande Punto. It's not a Volvo. 16 more likes. 16 more likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit that like button down below. 16 more likes. A limbo. 15 more likes. Come on, hit 15 more likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Make that 5. 5 more likes. Come on, 5 more likes. 5 more likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 100 likes. Hit that like button down below. One more. One more like. Hawks and Black is a Sainsbury's, £8.50 for 4 cans. That sounds good, Michael Price. 105 likes. Right, I can forget about the likes. We can forget about that. I got the Lech and the Zebra in the fridge. So people are buying it then. People are buying the little beers. There's me thinking, oh, there's a video right there. I can show off what little I've got in the you've already got it. You guys have already got it. Taffy Online, thank you very much. Have you had much Dark Element? Just had a can of Republic IPA. I've had a few bits and pieces from them in the past. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Jeff made it 100. And Leon has asked if I like 330 bottles. Yeah, not too bad. I don't mind. I prefer a 500 ml, if I'm honest. I prefer a pint bottle, but that's me being greedy. I'm going to try the Shoof IPA, Shafincha. That is in Asda. Asda, that is. Patrick, Simon, I know you've just done Sheffield, but is there another foreign run in the offing? A foreign run? Patrick? Do you know, for me, I'm pulling at a lot of strings on the channel at the moment. I'm trying to pull different levers, and I'm trying to see which lever works the best. Sheffield worked very well. Picked up a good few subscribers. The views were good. The watch hours was very good. Yeah. It's one of these. There used to be the second burst. There used to be the second burst on YouTube that you'd always get. Those second bursts are gone. You don't get that sort of second burst of views. Not as you used to get. And it almost used to like sort of guarantee your... One of my problems with and I'll admit this, with my GoPro, I turned off the blooming stabilization. For whatever reason, I turned off the stabilization. So I went around Mr. Shaky Cam for 2 hours, and it annoys me because I watch it back. I'm like, whoa, that's making me feel a bit dizzy. Got home, turned the stabilization on. Too late then, eh? Too late. Derby for a video. Loads of different pubs there. Sheffield was the city of beer. The video's had about 11,000 views. I can't complain. I cannot complain with that. These videos as well, they continue to be viewed. They continue to be viewed and viewed and viewed. The Manchester one, the Liverpool one, the York one, all continues to get viewed. And that helps because it sort of spreads the load a little bit because they continue to be viewed. It takes the pressure off you daily, trying to get like a hit of a daily video every single day of the week, which is very difficult to do when you're reviewing beer, is to have like hit after hit after hit. It's quite impossible, actually. So I generally leave my big videos for Thursday, Friday. Like I'll do like the Flengelopper Lager video for a Thursday or a Friday. The Stone Crow works very, very well on a Friday for me. It really does. Question, Simon. Of all the beer gadgets you've tried, which impressed you the most and which was most underwhelming? For me, the Pinter, I never got on with a Pinter. They sent me one every single time they released a new Pinter. They sent me a brand new one, and it would come through the door, and I'd be like, one of those. And I just never. The beer always exploded on me. It was such a thing to like make the beer, shake it all up, sterilize everything, and no. So for me, the Pinter was probably the most underwhelming beer machine I've ever owned. I love my Blade, but they didn't have a great selection of beer on the Blade. I wish they had a better selection of beer. I love my Perfect Draft. You can't quite see it. It's not in view. There it is, my Perfect Draft over there in the corner. I do love my Perfect Draft. I really do. Beer and gadgets don't mix. Just pour the blooming beer and taste it. Big Kev, I'm kind of like, that's where I am now. I think the older you get as well, the more you kind of don't need all the gadgets when you get. The other one as well was the that Guinness Surger thing, that little puck thing that went on the top of the can. That was like a faff as well, wasn't it? It didn't really. It's not going to improve the taste of Guinness, is it? You're in Wales. Did you get the emergency phone? My wife did. My wife got the emergency phone alert. Yeah. Marketing. Yeah. Big. Beer machines now defunct. Now, has there been any new ones recently? You rarely review PD. I would love to see more on the Perfect Draft. Kieran, yeah, I will get some. I will get some in. I'll probably get some. I'll probably get some like September, October time. When it's cooled down a bit. Everything's hot at the moment. And things work. Nicely September, October. So I'll get some beer. I'll get some kegs. I definitely will. And just before I get the super chat, which is wonderful, our first super chat of the night, £5. Thank you very much. Big Kev says a beer machine's defunct. I think the only real successful one left is the Perfect Draft. The Perfect Draft is the last remaining, and I don't think that's doing great. I don't think the Perfect Draft is doing great, if I'm honest. Right. Neil Long. Hello, Neil Long. £5 super chat. Man, I'm glad I couldn't go to Sheffield. Told you it was an amazing beer and Pub City. Next time, visit the Steel Museum, Kellam Island. I will, Neil. I definitely will. I had a lovely time. Thank you. Thank you for the £5 super chat. I should really talk about Sheffield, shouldn't I? Thank you for the £5 super chat. Much appreciated. It is great when people decide to super chat the channel. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much. Yeah, so let's crack on with Sheffield, shall we? Had a train journey up was a bit of a disaster. There was an emergency on the line in Cwmbran. It just threw everything out. It just threw everything out by hours. Manchester was in a fuff anyway with the signalling. But I got there. I got to Sheffield 2 hours late. But I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good. I really wanted to try the chips in the first, but do you know when you're traveling? Oh, that first beer when you finish traveling. Oh, that first beer after 4.5, 5 hours on the train. Oh, that first beer was fantastic. The Colonel beer in, where was I? What was the first pub I went in? The Colonel beer. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, Project Pro Gaming. You enjoyed the Sheffield video. But they did chips, like dirty fries type of thing in there. The Rutland Arms, that was it. The Rutland Arms. They did like dirty fries in there. But I was like, been traveling, don't feel like eating yet. Could do with the beer, though. Could do with the beer. Just enjoying a Hereford Pilsner, said Jacob. Edinburgh next, Simon. Shafincha, Edinburgh would definitely be a flight. They used to fly to Edinburgh, Flybe. Flybe used to fly to Edinburgh. Not anymore. It was like a cheapest chips flight. I should have done more. A train that has Edinburgh. Yes, Ryan Ford, the Rutland Dams. Loved it. We did quite a bit, but the first day, I put all the videos together. It seemed like we did a lot more pubs on the second day. It seemed like we got a lot more done on the second day. It was good though. It was good. It was really good. It was really just a really nice. This place as well, St. Mars of the Desert. The German beers that I was drinking there were fantastic. I actually love that. Simon, did you decide on a city break destination? Well, I was talking to my mate Rob, and you could kind of like he was like, Sheffield is brilliant. I've never been to Sheffield, so I trust in my friends. I trust in my friends to kind of decide where I'm going to go, because I've never been to Sheffield before, and right, okay, the Project Gaming. I preferred it if you didn't do that. I would really prefer it if you didn't do that. Clogging up the chat like that. If you could just chat like everybody else, that would be lovely. Thank you. Yeah, where was I now? I've lost my blooming track of thought now, and I think that was. Oh well. Right, what were we talking about? No, the destination, wasn't it? So, yeah, it was sort of like turn up, enjoy it, have some decent food. Everything was planned. Everything was nicely planned in place. Probably the next one's going to be Nottingham. We're thinking either Nottingham. Apparently Leeds is not what it used to be. And that makes me sad because I've been to Leeds. Now, this is a city I sort of know. I've been to Leeds twice or three times, drinking really good beer. And I'm surprised Leeds is not what it was. Oh, what was that? Andrew Gordon, York is done. I've done York is on the channel. Birmingham is brilliant. Now, Birmingham for me, that's easy. Birmingham's an easy one for me. That's like a couple of hours on the train. Try some Darkstone from Five Kingdoms, really. I will do. Stoke, I'm not being rude, but I don't know anything about Stoke. Of course, I've heard of Stoke, but I don't know anything about their pubs or where to go, or. So Nottingham is definitely on. Nottingham is definitely on for the next one. Probably follow. I'd like to do Leeds. I'd like to do Birmingham. Bars and pubs of Bournemouth. Oh, London TC. I went on a stag do in Bournemouth when I was a young man. Oh, I had some fun down there. I tell you what, when I was young, Bournemouth. Oh, fantastic. We stayed in the Manchester Hotel up the top on the promenade. Fantastic. Leeds. I'm kind of like nearly done all of the big cities, which is quite surprising. There's a bit in Scotland to do, but that would definitely be flying. I wouldn't be getting a train to Scotland. No way. Be flying up there. Most of Wales is done. I've made sure I've done most of Wales because I'm like, I always think that I might sort of like, I just wanted to get Wales done, not for the being patriotic either. I didn't do it for being patriotic. I did it so it was done and dusted. That sounds bad now, doesn't it? That sounds bad. And I don't mean that either. It's just when it comes to really good beer, some of the big English cities are like so exciting. They're so exciting to do. More of London. Yeah. Got to do more of that. We done Camden. Camden was good. We've done 3 boroughs of London, haven't we? Camden. What was that brewery I did the Agadoo with, the banana vice beer thing? Hackney. I've done Hackney, Camden, maybe just the 2. I need to do more of London. I definitely need to do more of London. But some of the bigger places, Lewisham. Is Lewisham the place who brews the Prince of Darkness Imperial Stout? What brewery brews the Prince of Darkness Imperial Stout? That city down there, because they got a really good craft brewery and they got a really good kind of like traditional brewery, haven't they? Is it Lewis? Lewisham, London. Lewisham, London. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm recovering from a brewer's birthday party last night in you might have been pure, so it might have been a mistake. Yeah, George, can't fault it. Derbyshire, I can do Derby. There's lots I'd like to do. I'd like to do Leicester. I'm sure Dave would like to walk me around Leicester. The Blue Van Man himself, I'm sure he'd show me all the pubs of Leicester. I'm sure that would be a damn good day. That would. Burton-on-Trent is a definite one. Derbyshire and Derby. Sorry, my mistake. Newcastle's another one. Richard Burgess, definitely Newcastle's another one. But Burton-on-Trent is one because it's so historic, isn't it? There's a lot of brewery museums up there, and there's a lot of importance. There's a lot of importance up there as well, which would be rather cool. Tadcaster. Can you tell me some of the The Ocean Police Station is the largest in Europe. Is it really? Tadcaster. What's in terms of beer? What's in Tadcaster? What breweries are there? What beers are there? What pubs are there? Is there plenty to see? Have you thought about organising us all to hype your releases on a specific day each week? Mark, hey, that would be great. I should have asked. I should have asked you all to hype my Sheffield video, shouldn't I? I mean, you could do that now if you wanted to. You could hype my Sheffield video if you wanted to. I don't know how it works really, to be honest with you. Dorset, Sam Smith is Tadcaster, or used to be. It's a mile stretch of road lined with pubs. That sounds great. John Smith Brewery in Tadcaster. Is it still going? Is the John Smith Brewery still open in Tadcaster? Hi Simon, liking the recent bottle versus can reviews. Hope to see more. Tadcaster is John Smith and Sam Smith both terrible. No, I quite like Sam Smith's. I quite like Sam Smith's. I quite think that they're solid in their own right. They're a solid brewery in their own right, Sam Smith's. I think they'll change now, though. I think they'll change now that maybe the ancestors are going to take over the Sam Smiths, and I think it's going to change beyond recognition, isn't it? Not to bring the mood down, but this is a pub after all. I just from my fiance of 8 years, and I'm broken. Anyone give me ideas how to cope? Robert Armitage. A lot of people have been through this. This might sound like just doing that, but time. Mother time, father time, innit? Each day doesn't get any easier, but all of a sudden it does, after a while, get a little bit easier, and then it's like a grind. It's like a grind. I found it a grind. I did. All of a sudden, one day, you might find yourself in, another relationship with somebody else, and the spark will come back and whatnot. But don't rush into anything. That's the last thing you want to do. Rush into anything new. It's quite. I was a young man, and I rushed into something too early, and it was just everybody found it so disrespectful, like the other partner's family, and it was meant. Yeah, I went through it. Yeah, I went through it. So, time. Give it some time. Neil Long, £5 super chat. Thank you very much. Simon, Chester is a bit special. I suppose it's not too bad to get to. Stunning city and stunning pubs. Not far from Liverpool. I'd take you around. That would be lovely. Neil Long, I'd definitely look at that. £5 super chat. Simon's final thought. Take care of yourself and each other. Yeah, absolutely. Who was that left that comment then? Let's go back. Robert. Has Robert come back with another comment? I could take around some fabulous pubs in the world too. I'd love to do it. Love to do it. Billy Beerboy, hi Si. Broke both my legs in a car accident last week. Finally got home today. Long road to recovery, but you've here to get me through, mate. Billy Beerboy. Oh man, I hope. Oh, isn't it funny how people just say, "Oh, I hope you're okay"? It's like, no, I'm not. I've just broke my legs. Like, I hope in the immediate future that you can, not having your mobility must be really blooming hard. If you're a real mobile person, and then you can't be mobile, that must be really hard. Right. So thank you very much, Neil Long, for the £5 super chat. Much appreciated. We got a €5 super chat from George. Any city you'd recommend for a beer trip to someone not from the UK? Beer trip to someone not from the UK? Probably somewhere like York. If you want to see fantastic architecture and pubs at the same time, York. Have a look at York. Beautiful. Stunning, stunning, stunning place. I love Chester. It's a bit like York. I'd like to go and see it. Taz, have you had the Wrexham Lager? Yep, bought some. Not tried it yet, but mate said it's not nice. It's all right. It's all right. Is Wrexham Lager? It probably needs some kind of big push from the Reynolds people. Where was you last Friday? Missed you. Big Welsh Lee. I was in Sheffield recording video up in Sheffield. I couldn't have done a live stream up there. No. Just noticed you're drinking from the glass from Sheffield. Yes, I am. Smod. I'm drinking from my Smod glass. I've been saving it all week for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. So thank you for all the super chats. Absolutely wonderful of you. Absolutely wonderful. Love Wrexham Lager. So much better quality than Carling. Andrew Gordon. There we go. And love Chester. Sounds nice. Yes, watch that. Cracking. Fair play. Big Welsh. That was something I was last Friday. Right. Let me get another beer. We'll have a couple of these, shall we? Yeah, we'll have a couple of these. We'll have a couple of the old Champagnon. Can anyone pronounce that? I just Champagnon. We'll have one of them. I'm just going to pour this to the side now. There we go. I'll just have a little touch of. I have a top these days, only for the first couple of beers. Yes, pronounced it. Yes, a couple of. I have a little tot of lemonade these days. Not when I'm drinking in the pub, of course, or at home, which I am, but just with the live streams because I need to be well behaved. I need to be well behaved, so yeah. A little bit of lemonade, cloudy lemonade in the bottom of the glass, and then a champagnon in the top. I got two out though. So we'll have a bit of a 5.5% as well. So I'm not being that too well behaved, am I? A top, very London. No, it's just Simon Callum's just announced it dropping to 3.4%. What's the point? Mike? What is the point? It must be such a desperate situation that you have to drop your premium. That was their premium product. Is it Molson Coors? That used to be their, or Miller's. It used to be their premium product. 3.4%. What's the point? What is the point? That's not bad with a bit of lemonade. I quite like the champagnon, but it is a little bit. I do wonder if it's brewed with a little bit of syrup or something. It's a little bit rough around the edges, is this one. Does anyone find it just a little bit rough around I like it. So I like for a cheap lager, but I do think, it's going to give me a headache. That one's going to give me a headache in the morning. Not like that at all, Eric Sania. Not like that at all. It's just a lovely situation of me just needing to the flensloppen. It's just someone just mentioned, do I like the flensloppen lager? This one, I just said, yeah, that's quite good. That's quite good. It's just a situation of when I get to the witching hour in about an hour and 20 minutes time. I always find out once I start drinking, I drink quite quickly. I drink quite quickly, and by the time we get to the witching hour, I'm like, and I'm banging on about all sorts of stuff. And how Carling got away with probably the best lager in the world slogan. They didn't. It was at Carlsberg. I think that was Carlsberg, wasn't it? I don't know. Were they being self-deprecating? Are you behaving? No, Neil Robson. No, I've not had one of them either. Carlsberg. My missus wants to know: have you tried the Brewdog Peach, and what do you think of it? Not had it yet, I don't think. Not had it, I don't think. Stops you talking broken biscuits later. Mate, that's why we watch you. Yeah, that's right, Simon. The witching hour is at 9 p.m. I just find that I just need to keep my head nicely together. Love the stories, especially the Asda one. Oh, the Asda story. Oh yeah, well, marched out in of Asda. Oh, there's a funny old story. Leeds was Sheffield was fantastic. I want to talk about the spice bag in that pub, the Irish pub. Had to stop recording. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Did anybody see it? You know the oldest pub in Sheffield, that old timber building that I was recording on I think it was the second day. On the second day, well, I went in and I was recording the pump clips, wasn't I, of the Robinsons, and the landlord tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, what are you doing, mate? And I was like, he said, I've had some people from TikTok coming in here, and I've had some people from YouTube, and all they are nasty. They're just nasty to me. And I was like, oh, mate, first thing I did, put my GoPro on this bar. I went, mate, honestly, you won't get any of that from me. I said, I'm here to look at the history of your pub. I said, and I just chatted to him about the architecture of the pub, how beautiful it was from the outside, from the inside, how well kept it was. The beer tasted nice, and I just wanted to show my fans the inside of the pub, how beautiful it was, and then I was leaving. And by the time we got to the end of the conversation, it was like, you crack on, mate. And in fact, he came round with me and he talked a little bit about the pub, which was nice. And I hope that I've changed his mind on how social media people should behave, really. Should behave. He was a nice lad. He was a nice guy. It was a Marston's pub, so he was probably a manager. And yeah, if it could have gone two ways. I could have gone, whoa, once you do that, it's over, it's finished, it's done. I had a lovely chat with him. I had a fantastic chat with him, and he come round. He come round nicely, and in fact, we chatted for a good while. We talked about pubs, and he asked me what I was doing. I said I'm doing the pubs of Sheffield, and it'll be on YouTube by Tuesday. And it went very, very well. Dan Nelson with a £200 super chat. Absolutely wonderful. What was that beep? Did you hear the beep? Or was it just my ears? Something rang. Something rang. I've just ordered several of Simon's recommended beers in an attempt to survive this UK heat wave. Hope everyone is well. And of course, now it's time to stone the crows! Stone the crows! Can everybody like Dan Nelson's super chat? Can everybody like Dan Nelson's super chat? There's a little love in the corner. It's a wonderful gesture. It really is a fantastic gesture. Fantastic. It just that goes an awful long way in an awful long way in me being able to do these pub tours. And that's why I'm here. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I do the live streams to chat with you, of course, to catch up with my audience, and then to afford to do these beer trips. So if you enjoyed the beer trips, if you enjoy what I'm doing, going to Sheffield and other places, Liverpool and whatnot, all of you, not just Dan Nelson, but all of you, everybody who decides to super chat on the channel and get involved with the channel and chat to us, thank you so very much. Much appreciated. Kevin K. Wright with a £5 super chat. Hi Simon, have you ever tried anything from Upfront Brewing? If not, how would I get some to you? Can you email me please at realaleguide@googlemail.com. realaleguide@googlemail.com, and then just tell me all about Upfront Brewing. We'll chat about it, and then could possibly get some beers on the. Well, I say possibly. We'll get some beers on the channel. Thank you very much. I might make this my last. Do you know what? I might make this my last. It's all right. I'm going to put it in the fridge. Do you mind? Do you mind if I put this other one in the fridge? It's a bit like tasting a hangover, is that? It's a bit like a hangover's around the corner. It's nice, but it's a bit... This one, it might be the lemonade that I've added. Might be the lemonade, but it's a bit musty. It's a bit musty, is that? Yeah. Like a hangover. When I review them, it's like I got a different head on them, sure I have. I'm like, oh, this is all right. Coxie, I honestly kind of go, just earning a Perlenbacher. Hang on a minute. Are we talking about Perlenbacher Gold? Are we talking about Perlenbacher? Who's talking about Perlenbacher Gold? Because I bought some. I've bought some. I finally got some for the channel. Olim 80 with a 199 super chat. Thank you so very much. Much appreciated. Again, that all helps. That buys me a beer in Sheffield, doesn't it? Simon, give us a story of the redemption of Tiny Rebel. The redemption of Tiny Rebel. I think they're doing great now. I do. I think they're doing great. They've just gone back to brewing decent stuff. I don't think anybody really wanted that in their glass. And I think probably sales reflected that. Probably it was a big case of people wanted to drink normal style beers. Now they're producing a nice lager. They're producing a nice pale ale, IPA, a double IPA in their Hadouken, which is very nice. And they're doing things that people want to drink. And some people might find that boring. Some people might find that really boring. Same old solid beers. But I found them ice cream beers. I'd see them in the supermarket, and I'd be like that, shaking my head at it, absolutely shaking my head at it, thinking, "Nah, that's not for me." Don't rate the beer for me to shandy on it out of a big Kev. Yeah, yeah. Evening on the German Annafest beers. Now I heard about this Annafest. Annafest is a different thing. And apparently the Annafest beers are mainly the beers that are in Lidl. You know that big suitcase that Lidl do? Apparently they're mostly Annafest beers and not Oktoberfest beers. I found that out last week too. Lightweight. I'm not going to say the first word, but lightweight, Ericssania. What beer was that you put away? Oh, the champagne. The champagne. I was going to put a second can in and add some more lemonade, but I'm done with that now. I'm done with that. I'm not doing that anymore. Pernabacker Gold is lovely. Have you stopped drinking for the evening now? No. Just getting started. Mary Caulfield, I'm just getting started. I'm going to drink something else. It's Friday night. My wife's from Wiltshire, and I said that in my best Wiltshire accent. Friday night. It's Friday night. I say that when she gets in from work on a Friday, I go, it's Friday night. And because she's from Wiltshire, she loves it. We have a bit of banter, me and the wife. Where are we now? I don't know. I had a Tiger Blood IPA, as it was called, and it was indescribable. Oh yeah, the Whittle Me Timbers. Oh yeah, I didn't like that either. But if you notice, it's not around anymore. George, Simon, I've recently watched your review of Nitro Stout from Siren and had 6 or 8 ABV. I'm trying to find someone who imports Siren in Portugal. Can't find them anymore. I'm so curious about that one. What was it called? The Siren, the 6 to 8%, 6.8. The Nitro. Oh, the Broken Dream Nitro at 6.8% ABV. It was glorious, absolutely glorious, because it was like an imperial stout. If I got asked to make another beer with another brewery, it would definitely be a Nitro Imperial Stout. Drinking a beer from Pretty Decent Beer at the moment. Some nice flavors from their IPAs. That's by Dave. That sounds cool. You put a smile on my face. Cool, Mary. I'm glad I can put a smile on your face. Good Friday. I'm having some Finnish Imperial Stout, Mark. Awesome. And Richard Burgess, have you popped over the bridge to Bristol for a pub crawl? Yes, there's a video on YouTube. I go down King Street. Richard Burgess, I go to King Street. I do Bristol Beer Factory, Aber wouldn't let me in. More Beer Company. I did about 4 or 5 breweries. Went into the city centre, drank some great beer on King Street. Went into the Landogger Trow. Landogger Trow is probably one of my favourite pubs of all time. Absolutely staggering place. Staggering. An old Welsh migrants pub is the Landogger Trow. So that's to Richard Burgess. Jad, happy weekend to you. Anyone else with myself when that alert came through? I was driving. Oh no, I know it was Broncos, wasn't it? That alert. Did everybody get the alert? It's very dry, isn't it? It's very dry. My wife was like, "Yeah, everything's around us. It's all around us." And I'm thinking, "Oh, I can't see it yet. Scary though, isn't it? It is scary. Project Gamer says hit the like, guys. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Can you 250 likes? Such a big hand on the glass. Only Sai would hold the glass instead. The inventor of the glass will be raging. I just hold it like that. That's leverage and heavy. If you hold it like that, you're holding the liquid closer. It doesn't feel so heavy. It's a heavy old glass, this. Yeah, 250 likes. 250 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Come on, everyone. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. 224 likes. So we got 25 likes to go. 25 likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 309 people in. It'd be nice to get 400 people in, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to get 400 people in. Come on. 21 likes. 21 likes to go. Hit the like button down below. 21 likes to go. Hit the like button down below. That'd be really good. Sometimes you just need 12 beers. Just what the doctor ordered. Absolutely. Imperial chocolate peanut butter stout down the hatch. Down the hatch. Down the hatch. Hi, brother. When's the Oktoberfest beer? Won't be long. Won't be long. 2 more likes to go, by the way. 2 more likes to go. We can shut up about the likes for a little while. 250 likes. 250 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 305 people watching live, which is absolutely fantastic. It really is. It really is. For a Friday night. Have you noticed, everyone? Now the nights are drawing in. We're starting to get a few more people in through the door of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And I can see it happening now. As soon as the nights start drawing in, not that I want them to, by the way, because I find it quite daunting. But when the nights do inevitably draw in, we should have a pretty decent audience. Simon, have you seen in Lidl the Belgium 8.4% triple cold 4 ball? It's 1.49, just like Camille. In my Lidl's, it's with the Patronus. I was there yesterday, Mark. I was there yesterday and I can't find it. I didn't even look. I'm looking at the pearl and back of gold, plastic bottles. I thought that alert went off when you poured the shandy. Yeah, can you imagine everybody's phones going off because I put like emergency alerts because I poured a shandy. He's poured a shandy. Do you prefer Perlebacker cans or bottles? Oh, Big Welshly, that's such a hard question. I think it's the can. I think if I remember rightly, because I can never remember really, I think I can remember liking the can more than the bottle. How's your Richard Burton voice going? Having massive, yeah, but Richard Burton. I haven't tried for a while. I should do, shouldn't I? I should try my very best to talk perfect Queen's English. King's English now, as we have a king in charge of the monarch. But no, I would like to, talk. It takes quite a bit of my brain muscle memory, though, to try and talk every word like Richard Burton. But I do try. And then we just go back to normal. And that's easy. I switch my brain off, talk with a bit of a gruff voice. Off we go. I was bowling when the eclipse happened. I had a look. Always do. Quick look. Oh! Quick look. What was that all about? Somebody brought a welding glass. A little bit of welding glass, and we held it up to so brilliant. That was fantastic. Really good. The eclipse. Why do people let the media whip up the public into such excitement? Not having it. Well, Big Kev, I think this whole thing with our phones that just happened an hour ago. It's all part of the same thing. And I don't want to talk too much about it because next thing you know, we won't have a live stream. So I'll probably just stop it there. But if you know what I'm already talking about, then that's what, for me, that. I don't need my phone to do that. And I don't need such big media outlets telling me all about the eclipse all the time. Do you know what I mean? Hello from Vancouver, Canada. I've watched the whole 2-hour travel video. Fantastic pub journey. Thank you very much, XYP. That's amazing. Amazing. Has it gone out again? Oh, I turned it off. I don't have it. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. When is this close from my face, right? When is this close from my face? Then I want it to go off. Project Pro Gaming, 2980, £4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Project Pro Gaming with a £4.99 super chat. That is very, very nice of you. Really, really lovely of you. Christian, 12.94. Today's beers: Bassland Irinsel Oat Cream Stout Session IPA. Oat Cream Session IPA. Bassland, highly rated Spanish brewery, and I have a can of Officer next one. Ruanka. Hope they'll be nice. Right, Christian, 12.94. Have a look. Have a look on my channel. I think I went to the brewery. I think when I went to Barcelona area, Catalonia, when I went to Catalonia, I'm sure I went to Bassland Brewery. Sure of it. Right. I'm going to sup up the... I'm not having another one of these. I'm not having another one of these. I need a wee. But I want to sup this up. I'll have a wee and I'll be back. Can we do 300 likes while I'm away? 300 likes. There's a like button down below. Hit the like button down below. There's a like and a dislike button. Hit the like button down below for 300 likes while I'm away. Let me sip this. I'll have a wee and I'll be back. It was all right. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, about Baskland. Right. Time for the Pete. Right, I'm back. Just checking this beer fridge for a beer. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. My favourite. A pull on a ice beer. Should we have one of these? We got 300 people. Did we get the 300 likes? 12 likes short. 12 likes short. 300 likes. Come on, we got 300 people, 300 likes. Let's go, let's go. Pull on a, yes. I love this stuff. I do. Will it work in here? Yeah. Why not? Or should I get my vice beer glass? Am I being lazy? I'm going to put it down a minute. Am I being lazy? Should I get the vice beer glass out? Comment down below. Yes, get the vice beer glass. Yes, get the vice beer. Go on, get the vice beer glass. Get on the vice beer glass. Yeah, sure. Drink it as it is. People are saying yes. People know their beer. People know the beer on the channel, don't they? They know. Yeah, pull it out. Ooh, be rude not to. Hang on, right. Here we go. Here we go. Proper glass for a proper beer. Nothing wrong with the previous glass, mind. It's just more of a lager glass. More of a lager glass. But this beer glass has been specifically designed for Weiss beer. So it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Always shake up that little bit of yeast in the bottom of the bottle. Get it in there. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, get all excited. I get all excited. Now, this is when the live stream properly starts. This is when the live stream properly starts. I enjoyed it earlier. It was very good. But I was sort of like paddling round in the shallow end of the swimming pool. Now we're going off into the deep end. I like the first hour. I'm trying to regulate myself. Stupidly trying to regulate myself, where I have a bit of lemonade in my beer for the first hour. Yeah. Right, hang on. Sandy McTown. Happy is happy. House is house. Hard is hard. How come you leave the H out when you speak? I always imagined that was a Cockney thing, not Welsh. Well, I don't know. I don't know, but I can carry on with my Richard. Carry on with a Richard Burton where I speak every single word correctly. I'm not doing that no more. I'm bored of that now. Yes. Oh, can I have a? Do you mind if I have a sip? Do you mind if I have a sip? Oh, now it's Friday. Now it's Friday night. Mm. Oh, now it's Friday night. Now it's Friday. Oh, the pizza's settled down in my stomach. Trying to push that down there. Get down there, pizza. The lemonade shandy thing has gone down, and now we're having a lovely, lovely Weiss beer. Creamy, rich, delicious. He's full freestyle. It's always full freestyle. I don't have any script. I never have a script. People always ask me, what do I say for 3 hours? People always say to me, what are you talking about for 3 hours? And I'm like, oh, we talk about everything. We talk about breasts. We talk about more breasts. No, we talk about everything, don't we? We talk about beer. We talk about all sorts, don't we? Yeah, why not? Bowls. But I had a bad game Wednesday. But I blame it on I about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it was the heat, the start of the heat wave. It can bog your brain, can't it? And I had this fantastic headache Wednesday afternoon. Of course, 5 hours before, pardon me, 5 hours before bowling, I had this fantastic headache. So I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll have an ibuprofen. And ibuprofen will sort me out. So I had an ibuprofen or however blooming hell you say it. I had one of them, bit of water, job done. I thought, right, that'll sort me out. 3 hours later, sat on the sofa thinking, no, I'm still not right. 2 paracetamols, water, got rid of the headache. But I went up to bowling club and I played ball. I couldn't. Normally, I'm so concentrated. I can see the lines and I can feel the weight. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't feel anything. I was either throwing long. If you know balls, I was either throwing long, taking the pace off, throwing very short, or getting the lines completely wrong. So I was useless. I was useless Wednesday. Absolutely useless. So tomorrow, I'm playing tomorrow in St. Peter's. St. Peter's in Roath Park. Roath Park in Cardiff. Roath Park, very posh. St. Peter's in Roath Park in Cardiff. That's where I'll be tomorrow afternoon. Very posh, yeah. But yeah, bowls, I do like it. I just got to have my head together. Sandy McTavish, how's the Fiat going? If you ever decide to change that, what would you fancy? Anything else fast, I suppose. Is GTI still a thing? Can you still buy GTI cars? Never had a GTI. I had an XR2. I had an XR3i. I had an Audi 80 2-litre E. I had a Cortina, which was a bit slow, my Cortina. Then I went through a stage of having Fiestas and Vauxhall Novas 1 litres. And now I have this Fiat Punto 1.9 turbo diesel thing. And I've promised myself I'll never ever go back. I'll never go back to having something with Mary Coffee, the Ford Fiesta Gear 1.1, yeah. So GTA 6. Is there something? Can you still buy a GTI? Remember those? How much is a Golf GTI these days? Mary Caulfield, don't sell it. If you got a Golf GTI, do not sell that. Keep that forever. Oh, we got a super chat, £2. I got to address it. We got a £2 super chat. Are you alcoholic? And I'm gonna like it because I want to say thank you very much for the €2 super chat. I'm not gonna speak about your grammar. I won't speak about your grammar because I want to be polite. But I want to say, James, thanks very much for the super chat. I'm not going to say anything about your grammar. That's the second time I've said it. Right, I promise no more. I won't mention your grammar anymore. Is that all right? I won't mention your grammar anymore. But I don't know. I think an alcoholic is somebody that you don't get diagnosed with being an alcoholic, do you? I think you just admit it to yourself. I just think you admit it to yourself that you may be an alcoholic. Am I? Well, I got back from Sheffield. My wife said on my last train journey, which was 2 minutes away from the bowling club, I'm up the bowling club. It's Sunday afternoon. do you want a beer? And I text her back, that's the last thing I want in my life right now. So how does that sound to you? And then I didn't drink Monday, then I didn't drink Tuesday, and I had a beer on Wednesday. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I am. Mary obviously don't explain yourself, but no, I think Mary's right. So I shouldn't have to explain myself. But there's days where I don't want this stuff to pass my lips. I do not want this stuff to pass my lips. And then there's Friday evening, Friday afternoon, Friday evening, where I've worked hard all week, like everybody else. I'm technically still working now, but I'm having a beer. I'm having a beer with my audience. Technically, I'm working, but I'm having a beer with my. I'll be tired tomorrow after this. I will be because I'm engaging 3-4 hours solid. It's hard work. It's not easy, but I like it. It's Friday, and I'm here to celebrate the start of the weekend with you. But I don't know. The honest answer, because the question does go through my mind. It does go through my mind. Am I? I just think I'm in the world. I'm one of these people. I'm in the world, same as everybody else. We're all struggling at the moment. We're all like battling through. Like, it's almost as if we've hit this stage now where we're never ever going to get to 2% growth again as a country. When I was doing my apprenticeship, when the property boom between the year 1999 and 2007 was going on, there was always 2.5% growth, 2.5% growth in the UK economy. It's almost as if now it's been that long since we had 2.5% growth that the powers that be are almost trying to make us forget. They're almost trying to make us forget that we used to have growth of 2.5% of our GDP. Now, when we have 0.4% for a quarter, which was announced yesterday, it's like, woo, look, we've had a little bit of growth in the country. And we're all there. We can all feel that. We can all feel it. We're all fighting. We're all battling. Two of my really good friends have lost their jobs in the last week. And I thought their jobs were like properly secure. They were really good at their jobs. Really good at their jobs. One of them, the mechanic, he sometimes jumps on you on the streams. One of them, mechanic, it's like he's like he'll bend over backwards for the company he's working for, and he's not there anymore. And I just think that I fear that it's gone on too long now. It's gone on too long now, and we're in desperate need of some growth. I can't be watching China and these other countries when they're announcing they've had 20% growth. You're like, why are we sitting back and letting this sort of thing happen? Why are we quite happy for that 20% growth to happen year on year on year? And we're like that. We're struggling to grow. We're struggling with 0.4. It's, for me, it's a bit, it's very farcical, isn't it? It's very farcical. I feel like all of the tricks have been used to achieve growth. Once property has been maxed out, there was no new tricks to boost short-term wealth for people. Christian, but I think, Christian, can I come back on that? There has not been any property boom now for a few years. And I think there's another one around the corner. I do think. Yeah, Dave Balls, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. We all know this. Of course we do. I won't repeat it here. Because I've had my own, I can't project those opinions live, sadly. I can't. I have to shut up. I really do. I can read what you're saying and nod. I can nod like a nodding dog, Dave Balls, and go, yeah, I totally agree with you, but I can't, Oh, Sandy Cat. Yeah. Right, Sandy McTavish, the World Health Organization. Could you mind if I read it like this? Sandy McTavish. Do you mind? Because you put it in bold. And you put it in bold, and that means I should shout. Because you put every single letter in bold, it means that I should shout back at the screen. But I won't shout back at the screen, Sandy McTavish. But what I will do is that I'll put it in a bit of a funny voice. Do you mind? Like a news reporter. Can I do it like a news reporter? Ding, 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 ding. The World Health Organization stage 2 alcoholic drinks per week puts you in danger of developing cancer. If that is true, every drinker in the UK are doomed. Dum, 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 dum. Do you mind? Did you find that funny? Did you like that? Sandy McTavish. Hey, hopefully you got a sense of humor. And you don't mind me being like this, because it's only a bit of fun, isn't it? It's only a bit of fun. Respect. The biggest place we need to grow is in ABVs. Fed up with a 3.4 nonsense, even with 3.8 isn't enough for a session. It's good. I agree. I totally agree with you. It's good. I think Carling Black Label, this whole sort of like 3.4% nonsense, I think they've hedged their bets. I think this year the plan was bring out Carling Black Label and then bring out Carling Dribble. I think that was just the plan. I go to the Bowls Club, I'll be there tomorrow, and there's people happily. They'll drink 20 cans of Carlsberg. Bear in mind, Carlsberg is 3.4% ABV. They'll drink 20 cans of the stuff. And I've tried to explain the volume to them. I've tried to explain to them that you're putting that much like volume into your body that your body got to get rid of it. And that wouldn't it be better for you to have something maybe less or higher of an ABV, but drink less of it, less volume. I'm a less volume guy. I'd rather drink something at 5.5% ABV, have 4 pints of it, and be like woohoo, than drink 20 cans of Carlsberg at 3.4% ABV. Craig Williams. So we got another one who's shouting at the screen. Craig Williams, he's from 1740. Wow. And he's put, I don't want to shout, do I? You know, when people put big letters, it means they're shouting. No, you are alcoholic. No, you are alcoholic. That's what that sounds like. No, you are alcoholic. It should be no, comma, you are an alcoholic. If you want to have a bit of beef with me, that you should put no, comma, you are an alcoholic or a alcoholic. No, you are alcoholic. Or no, you alcoholic. Where's your grammar? Not only are you typing in massive large letters, but you're not using your grammar properly. Sorry, for my OCD, will you approach one of the breweries you're friendly with and ask for 24 nice pint glasses? So when you do your comparison videos, the beers can be matching glasses, please. Dad's holiday. You know, I had a load of Crombacher glasses. I don't know where the damn things were. I think my wife. I don't know. I think she took them to her friends in work. I don't know because they're not here anymore. I never heard them crashing and banging in the recycling bin. They just disappeared one day, and I think she took some to her friends in work. But I had loads of them big Crombacher jugs. Calvin Dixon, I think the whole Beers of Vida thing might be gone. I think, in fact, it is gone. It was a fantastic thing. I worked with Beers of Vida for a long time, long time. But I think the whole Beers of Vida thing now is. I think I drank everything on their website. I think that's what happened. I drank everything on their website. I think they probably. Oh, hang on. Sandy's using commas. Sandy's McTavish is back. Do you want me to concentrate on this? Do you want me to have a bit of fun, or would you prefer it if I didn't? Would you prefer it if we stayed massively positive and I'd talk some and let's get some likes in? 350 likes, come on. Or should I ignore that? Or should I ignore that comment? What do you want me to do? I'll tell you what, I'll leave it to the audience. I'll leave it to the audience because you're watching. You're watching. Would you like me to address the next big capital letter comment that we got? Leave it. Yeah, do you know, people want me to leave it. Move on. Yeah, okay. Tell you what, fair enough. Move on. Okay, Sandy. You've been told, Sandy. Nobody is interested in your comments. Right, Jim Plunkett with a £5 super chat. Evening, Simon. Please review the designer Noam German lager. Drinking now in Mumbles and truly sublime. Love the channel. Yaki Bach. Brilliant. Love it. Jim Plunkett, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. My favorite curry dish is so I was on the train on the way home on Sunday, and I said to my wife, she was at the bowls club drinking, playing bowls. And I said, I was about a Ruby Murray. And she went, yeah, perfect. So I have chicken sagaloo, pilau rice, naan bread, poppadom, and that's it. What is it with Indian? What is it with Indian that it feels weird ordering chips with an Indian? Is it because it's just so heavy anyway? By the time you've had your naan bread, your poppadom, your curry, your rice, you don't really need chips, do you? But every single other takeaway known to man, you have chips with it, don't you? Yeah, I do anyway. I have curry. Chinese takeaway. You could have your rice, you could have your chicken balls, you could have your chow mein, all your other bits and pieces. You probably don't need chips, but I always have chips and curry sauce, and I always make sure I've eaten my mains, I've eaten my chicken balls, and then I have half a pouch of rice, half a bag of chips, because the kids don't eat the Chinese chips; they don't like them. From our Chinese takeaway, we get. You remember the old paper bags of Chinese chips from the 1980s? My Chinese takeaway is still selling them, and they're brilliant. We use the Yang Chi Chop Suey House on Barry Road, and it's fantastic. Paper bag Chinese chips, proper Chinese chips. and I pour the carton of curry over the top of the rice. And, fantastic. Fantastic. They're great when they're soaked in curry. Oh, yes. First, Dan Clare. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We haven't done it too much lately because we've been doing a lot of bowling. But the bowling season's finishing now next month. I'm kind of like looking forward to my Chinese's on a Saturday night again. Only because we've had such a hot summer, haven't we? I've forgotten what it's been. I forgot what it's like to get cold. I've forgotten what it's like to get cold. Sefadal, Cardiff City #1 football club in the UK. Cheers. Oh, James is back with us. Do you know what, James? Thank you for coming back. I'm glad you got a sense of humour. First and foremost, to you, James, I want to give you a big thumbs up. Thanks for the super chat, but also thank you very much for your lovely, lovely sense of humour. The fact that you took that as well as you did, and you come back with another super chat, fair play to you, my friend. Fair play to you, James. You've got a sense of humour. Awesome. Hello.
Hello.
Where did you go for food? My audience wants to know. Come on in, Molly. Tell them what you had.
Where's the mess card going?
Can I have a rest over there while my daughter tells you about her takeaway?
I had a Burger King. Because the
what you have?
drink I just had chips because I'm not hungry. At work they gave me a bacon cheeseburger and chips, so
Everyone's screaming
hungry
for you. Everyone's screaming.
I am a chipaholic. I am a dirty chipaholic.
Just give me ding ding 10 over here. Ding 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 ding.
Dad, somebody's asked, do you remember Molson Dry in the 90s? It was 5.5% and they just stopped selling it.
No, sorry.
What?
Don't remember it.
No. Apparently they're asking what's the closest taste thing, but you wouldn't know then.
Molson Dry was probably a Pilsner. So a dry Pilsner. Do you mind me having 5 minutes over here, everyone?
Yeah, Big Kev, who cut a potato into chips the first time? Yes, I did have double chips today.
Did you?
Yes.
Chips and work. What's Mel having for a drink? Mel, what are you having for a nice drink?
Squash. Somebody's replied to the comment about Molson, saying Mr. Digital Deviant said Molson was good, maybe Asahi tastes the same.
Yes, Asahi super dry. Yeah, super dry. You can have a glass of wine, dear.
Michael Hill show. I haven't actually had proper poutine because I've not been in Canada. But in work, they do cheesy chips and gravy. So it's kind of the same thing. And yeah, I quite like poutine. I don't think it's proper poutine, but I had that and I like that.
2 more minutes.
Do you know what poutine is?
Yeah, it's chicken poultry.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. I don't know. It's not poultry. Chips or fries? Chips. More than 10 chips a week, and I'm in danger of bum disease. Well, I work at a chip shop, so I might be a bit worrying.
Right, I just realised you're going to have to shoot because I just realised, and you're going to have to shoot. We're in this weird...
What?
We're in this weird... Like, I'll tell you after. No, you've got what? Right, I'm back. The champ's back. I'm back. I've got a Time to take back over. Right, where are we? 323 likes. 350. What? 323 likes. 323 viewers and 352 likes. Right. I gotta be thing, haven't I? I gotta be thing. I gotta be like more responsible, haven't I, with my children on the internet? They are. Oh, did you buy me a proper step? Oh, miss. Do you want to see my other girl in my life?
Who he didn't want.
Oh, miss. Watch not want to do that. Oh, she loves that. Oh, we do this. We do this all of the time, don't we? Oh, we do. That cat is magnificent, said the Michael Hill Show. She really is. She's beautiful. Fantastic daughters. I have two myself. It's just yeah. If the cat were a beer, what beer would it be? Paul Anna Weiss beer. It would definitely be Paul Anna Weiss beer. Would I do a pub crawl in Ireland with you, James? Where to? Where would we go? Would we go to Belfast? Would we go to Dublin? Would we go somewhere else? That's a good comment. What's the plan on my country travels? I like to do my area in blocks. So I'm doing the north at the moment. I've done Liverpool, Sheffield. I'd like to do Nottingham, Leeds, Newcastle. If I can, I don't think I can get them all in this year. Nottingham, Leeds, and Newcastle. I don't think that's a possibility. I'll try. I'm starting to wonder, do I drive? Do I drive the car? Leave the car in the hotel car park, drive the car, and then drive home. My biggest fear is when I do the Saturday night, I wake up Sunday morning, you've generally got to be out your hotel by 10:30, 11 o'clock. And then you're like, oh, I might as well drive home then. And then it's like, I'll probably be okay, but I've woke up with some stinkers. Not so much these days, but in the past, I've woke up with some of the where I can't even stand up hangovers. And I think to myself, if that was to happen, could I sit in the cockpit of a car and drive all the way down the motorway in zombie mode? And probably not. It don't need to be so. Put a donation goal on that travel. Steam train from Pickering to Whitby. Stop each station. Have a pint in a happy in happy land. Oh, happy. Where is it? Pickering to Whitby. Pickering to Whitby. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Not worth the risk. I better get the train. The trains are a nightmare as well, because they cost a fortune. They don't work. They cost a fortune and they just don't work. That's my issue. You're paying so much money on the train, and then it's like, we've just this is how the phone call come through on the train. We've just heard from our bosses. We've just had a phone call. We've got to stop the train at Crewe. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. So how do I get to Crewe to Stockport? And I had to work all that out myself. How do I get from Crewe to Stockport? Turned out I had to sit on this intercity thing, and I finally got to Stockport, and then I got a train over to Sheffield. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, and you're paying a lot of money. I still haven't claimed. I was meant to claim. You can claim it back, can you? I think this is the thing. People can't be bothered, can they? People can. No, not that it's just like the palaver of claiming back all your travel. They ask you, where were you, what time, and I can't even remember now. That's a problem. Nice place, Chester. I'd like to go to Chester. Can I send you a few Von Trapp Helles cans? Oh, yes, please, Joe. Yes, please. That would be lovely. I will definitely review them. Oh, Olim 80. Olim 80 is part of running a business. He's part of running a business, claiming expenses. Part of running a business. No decent businessman is not doing that. Right, Vice beer. But which one? I'm sure I had more port. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, thank goodness for that. Yes. I was going to pull out my Fray Bentos chicken tikka. Shall I do my joke? Here's my Paulaner, by the way. Here's my Paulaner. But I was going to play a joke on you. I was going to say, oh, I got my next beer. And I was going to do this. Oh, I've got my next beer. It's a 50 pence in the bag in basement Fray Bentos chicken tikka. It's going to taste like absolute rubbish. But no, we won't do that. We won't do that. We'll do this. Oh, that's better. Isn't that better? Isn't that better? Thank you. Thank you, all them. Can I call you a limbo? It looks like a limbo. It's an Olim 80, isn't it? Am I having snacks after 9? I'm not sure yet. I've reviewed a lot of, I tell you what's coming to the channel, and please watch it. Can you please watch it? It's only August. August is a funny month. Everybody's on holiday. I got some Australian beer coming to the channel. Can you please? I know from previous experience, because it's from foreign lands, people don't tend to watch as much. But can you support my Australian brothers? And will you watch the Australian beer reviews? Some of the beers are outstanding. I paired it with some outstanding snacks. I got some jerky, Australian jerky. I've got some corn. I've got pretzels with peanut butter filling. The cat's crying like he's seen some ghosts. I'm going to let the cat out. Oh, where would you like to go, Jim, man? Come on in. Come on. There you go. Good boy. He's a boy cat. Did anyone hear that about 30 seconds ago? He's a boy cat. And I'm sure he's got something wrong with his prostate. Because he's like, he goes from nothing to like, oh, I need a wee. He's doing exactly that. Oh, I need a wee. And I've literally, like, he's almost like, oh, thanks, mate, as he's going through the door. He looks at me as I've opened the door, probably thinking I'm going to smack the door against his head for whatever stupid reason. Why would I do that? But I always think, yeah, he's giving me a thumbs up. I'm letting him out, letting the cat out for a wee. Who's running the stream? You or the cat? No, I know. Oh, we just gone into dark mode. Dark mode. Both your dogs' ears went up, did they? Did they? Yeah, and he was like, "Mom, I need a wee." I've got to let him out. Right, got another vice beer. I tell you what I haven't done all night long is scratch my nose. I haven't asked all night. Where are you from and what are you drinking? Where are you from and what are you drinking? It's 9:15. Chuck your snacks in as well. What snacks have you got lined up? Where are you from? What are you drinking? Yay! Edinburgh on the Tennants. Edinburgh on the Kingfisher. 2 Edinburghs in a row. Herne Bay on the other side now. Here they come. 400 likes. Come on, 400 likes. Not a snack. Chicken steaks. Newcastle. Enjoy Mexican import. Modelo's. Cool. Wrexham Lager. Eddie. Dorset, Stella, Unfiltered. I'm saying these quick because they generally start to come through really quick. St. Petersburg. I can't answer the Leffy Bomb one now because we're doing the whole where we're from, what we're drinking. Someone said Lex. So there's somebody from Weymouth on a pork pie. Edinburgh, Finland on a Perlenbacher. Champignons. It's better in a bottle. Peanut butter. Someone said something about peanut butter. Brooklyn, New York, Wigan on the flank, Lincoln, Kronbacher, Edinburgh on the Tennants, Dis on the Tisky. I'm losing it. It's so quick. Lake District on the Franciscana, Birmingham, Tekkens here, Germany on the homemade chicken burger, Romford, Northern Ireland, perfect draft. Birmingham, you want him drinking perfect draft. Stoke, haha, tennis man. That was real-time indigestion right there. Pontypridd, Germany on the Ickles Mazen sausage. Pennsylvania, kebab. Liverpool, I'm just picking words now from sentences. North Wales on Prestatyn. Manchester, neck oil. You didn't say mine. I'm very sorry. We're drinking Continental Blonde. Margate on the coffee. Lincoln on the Warsteiner. Hereford, Aber, Homebrew. Pontypridd, Estrada Dam. Preferably, where you're from, what you're drinking. Just 2 words. Liverpool, Guatemala, Edinburgh on the Tennants, Elgin drinking Pilsner Urquell from Lidl, Fife on the Innocent Gun, Fax Park Bench, love it. Sai on the Paulaner, Bologna on the Schneider Weissbier, Spain Oktoberfest, Blackpool, but I live in Madrid on the Bastard IPA. Christian, yeah. Louis, Portugal, local IPA brewery. St. P, Mosaic IPA. Long Island on the Goldfish. Birmingham, Iyengar. Stockport, Love Lane. Prestatyn, Leffe, this is it. Russia, Andek, this is easy now. Stoke on the vodka. The reviews of the mug. McDonald's Honey, thank you very much. Mike in Beverley, East Yorkshire on the Erdinger, Dunkel and Chili Doritos. Lech 4.8, Mansfield on the Francis Khan, Bristol on the Iyengar, Stourbridge. Oh, how is Stourbridge on the Cronbach? Stourbridge, Rich, how is it there? It's all over the news. It's awful. And I do feel for your local townspeople. I do. Big up the Stourbridge. Germany, Tekkens here. Chris Bagnall is on the water in emergency service. I work for all week. Happy Friday. What? Hi. What? I don't know what he's saying. Lake District, best home brew you've not had. Alter Ego Sunshine Unit, 8% in Derbyshire. Cheshire drinking Dead Reckoning by Outland. Bath on the Cloud Control. Goose Green Jungle Juice. High Preston. Cronbacher is fine. Choice. Derby on a Monkey Shoulder. Those Philly pizza kebabs shops. years ago was the bomb at life from Pontypridd. Love your videos, kind of messy. Oh, we're done. New York on a Milwaukee best, 5.9%. Ryland on the Hofbro Oktoberfest. Cup of Welsh tea for now. Budvar on the chill. Porthmadog. Dav. Great place, Porthmadog. Park bench. Special brew. Lord Bingham. Right. I'm not answering anymore. Oh, hang on. One more. Zubra. Absolutely average. Oh, on the Zubra. Absolutely average. And nobody from Landon-Law. Right. I don't want you to be offended if I sent you money. I don't know what that means. United for life. I don't know what that means. I'm not even going to. I don't go there with money. I don't go there with money. If you want to have a conversation about money and whatever, I don't know. You crack on with that. After doing all those, where you're from, what you're drinking, I'm going to have a sip. I'm going to have a little sip. That's better. Orange chips are too rich, according to Eddie. Right, where are we with the likes? Should we do 400 likes? It's not much to ask. It's only 7. And if we do it really quickly, then maybe we can ask for 450. Can we get 400 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub? We used to do 1,000 back in the day. Luckily, on a Friday night, we used to do the odd 1,000 likes. I think everyone's a bit puffed out, aren't they? Stick your hands up if you're a bit puffed out. If you're a bit like... If you're a bit... Well, if you just want life to be a little bit easier. I think everyone's a bit puffed out and everyone's a bit like... It's got to get easier soon. Do you know what? I started the year 2026 thinking this is the year. And then February, good old Blondie over there across the Atlantic water decided to... I just think it just feels like if we got over this one, there's something else coming. That's what I feel like. So predictions for 2027 then. Predictions for 27. We're all going to start off optimistic. Like there can't be another year like the last one, can there? There can't be a year like that. Predictions. What can possibly go wrong next year? Come on, comment. This would be great. What a comment to ask. 2027, AI will be taking all the jobs. Probably. Prediction could be without. Same year. Oh, Taffy Online. I can't mention anything about that, can I? First, Dan Clear, they want to scare it all the time, yeah. And then, of course, the petrol prices. They go up. They never come down. They're not coming down. They go up. They go down. They go up. They go down. They go up. They go down. Everybody gets used to paying that price. That's the price. Can anybody remember 2008? Can anybody remember 2008? 2008, we went to the start 2008. Petrol prices were about 75 pence, 80 pence a litre. Maybe some garages on the edges of motorways would charge 90 pence a litre. 2008 come along, £1.20. Bam, bam, there we go. End of the world's coming. £1.20. £1.20, and it stayed at £1.20. Stayed at £1.20. This is all about battery. This is all about like 20. What's the cutoff point before everybody has to buy a battery car, or everybody should buy a battery car? Oh, look! We're just 3 years away now, nearly 3 years away, and and all of a sudden, look, it's. What did I see in Tesco earlier? What did I see when I looked past of it? It was £1.79 for a litre of diesel. £1.79 for a litre of diesel. So when the last Strait of Hormuz thing happened, it did come down to £1.64 a litre. I bit the bullet and I filled my tank at £1.64 a litre because I knew where that was going. Cafe Juan, £1.99 super chat. You have such a great channel. Keep it up, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm quite good at looking at where things are headed. I've got a natural. I've never done it. Never done it. I have a real natural. I should invest. I should become an investor, shouldn't I? I should become an investor because I can see where this all go. I can see the next thing. Yeah, Chris Bagnall, 3683. I absolutely agree with that comment right there in a Homer Simpson voice. Absolutely. My truck is 2008 Ford F350 V10. 6.8 litre, 9.5 miles to the gallon. I'll never go electric. Oh, Jason Portlanger. Wow. 9.5 litres to the miles to the gallon. So you must be like you must be Chuck. You must be in the like that. Stick filling your car up like, oh God. Oh. You must be like that every week. Oh God. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. My point. And you never see it, do you? You never see it. When a battery hits the end of its life, where's it going to go? Are they going to start chucking them in the sea? Where are they going to go? All these batteries. They're going to start breaking after 5 years. Where's all these batteries going? Where are they all going? In the sea? With the fishies? Where are they going? I need a wee. Wolves won, Blackburn won. What's that? Barry Mallow? 17, but obviously not hens now in the property. Fish go into multinational processed food production. Not to us, Joe Public types who just want to eat fish and chips to tea once a week at home. Well, right. I am going to say something. I am going to. Can we? It might as well be the witching hour now, and it's 2 minutes to 9. Should we officially start the witching hour 2 minutes early? It's why I drink a top tad of lemonade in my beer before I get going. Is because the witching hour would start at 8 o'clock if I started drinking Vice beer. But it's not even hidden. It's not even hidden. Human beings are designed to consume. We are called consumers. We are called consumers. The government, the TV, they call us consumers. It's not even hidden. It's not even hidden away. But the question I need to ask you is, what are we consuming? What are we consuming? There's only one thing we're standing on. We're all standing on the same thing. The earth. As far as I'm concerned, we are going to consume this thing until there's nothing left. We are going to consume this thing until there's nothing left. And this is all management. How do you manage this whole consumerism? There's no answer. There's no, the thing is, right, this man from Manchester, he probably went into the number 10 with the best intentions, They have to go in, they have to sign a bit of paper, all the official secret stuff, right? And then they get shown the reality. And they go, oh. Have you noticed? The reality is that the wind's going to come out of his sails. Same if Nige gets in 3 years' time. If Nige gets in 3 years' time, he's going to go through that door, number 10. First thing he's going to do, sign some paperwork, right, as to what is really going on in the world. And all of a sudden, all of these grand plans Nige has got, they might as well fly out the window. They might as well go to the birds. Because the real thing is that we're consumers. And we consume things until there's nothing left. Do you know what? Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you very much. Ollie matey. I like him too. I think he's a great man, but I just think thank you very much again, Jeff. Yeah. It's just like that. It's just. It is what it is. Am I wrong though? The current here is probably just like previous ones, all controlled until of course they all are. It's the witching hour though. It's the witching hour. Right. Should we go positive? We got 300 live viewers in. We got 425 likes. When we first brought the Stone Crow Virtual Pub back in April, we had about 1,500 likes. We had about nearly pushing between 1,500 and 2,000 likes. Of course, I've done this before. I've done the live streams before. And it sort of like gets to the point where, and this is just me being honest on a Friday night in the pub with you guys. It gets to the point where it's sort of just like it sort of, you don't even realize it happened. It sort of just goes down a level, and it goes down a level and down a level and down a level. And you're just asking somebody, you're just asking people to hit the like button down below, just to get the likes up a little bit, just to get people to watch this damn live stream, you know. And I don't know. For me, it's harder and harder and harder for me to stand here and say, "Oh, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button." How many times can I say it? How many times can I say it? If you've watched this and if you've hit the like button, thank you very much. If you haven't, there's a like button down below. Hit the like button down below. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. So which now tell us your most controversial opinion, Simon. I probably just did about my opinion of everything. I probably just did. Just predicted everybody's future right there. It is what it is, isn't it? Right, so which conspiracy do I believe? How's the work in the garden going? Right, I know it's the witching hour. I know it's the witching hour, but I want it to be a funny witching hour. Well, I tell you what, it's the witching hour. Let me explain it for all the new viewers of the witching hour. This is when you go in the pub late in the night and people are shouting at each other drunk, getting all their worldly views off their chest. This is what this is. Please don't take offense. You're either with it or you're not. Hopefully we see you back there next week at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. But this is the witching hour. So I'd like to know, I've told you plenty of times before how many times I've been sacked from my job. I'd love to know your funny stories of when you were sacked from your job. Come on. Give us your stories down below. Funny stories, why you were sacked from your job. Have a laugh about it. Come on, let's do this. This is funny. Right, we got one. Willie, I got sacked from work experience at a race course for going to the bar and watching a race with a pint. I was 16. Hey, sacked from work experience. I'm not going to talk about myself in this one. Mackie never been sacked. But I mean, look, we're all different people, aren't we? We're all different people. I'm a terrible man in work. I got sacked from Mackey's when I was 18 for coming in first Dan Clare. Yay! Enjoy. Sacked from knowing too much. Yes, Olim. Yes, yeah, you could be sacked for knowing too much. Definitely. I got sacked for leaving the handbrake off my 747. I got sacked from pear picking for shaking the trees. Oh, because they hit the floor and right. Stone stealing Kendall milk cake. I'd like to congratulate Britain's last high night of in his Australia. You need a song that you sing for the witching hour. I got it. Yeah, I just read all of that. Dimash Revenge is brilliant. Was working a New Look warehouse and we were playing Starkey and Hush with strapple guns. Was all on CCTV and told to leave. It's bonkers, isn't it? Sacked from Mackey's is a trophy. I was a chef, so was never sacked for bevy. I got sacked from work for putting an old chap in a bacon slicer. Oh God, my old chap in a bacon slicer. They sacked there too. Ooh, Britain's last hope. Grab a beer, tip it up. The witching hour is for all of us. Jeff, I got sacked from because I accidentally set the global default loading screen to a video of my own dog chewing a shoe. Ah, cool. Probably means something, but yeah. Chris, you pick FS over FS draft. I've been sacked for putting on the bosses. I've been sacked for putting on the bosses. Oh, right. Oh, right. Hey. Of course, YouTube admin Dave. Yes, of course you are. Jeff, even. I stole 1 billion from my boss and got sacked. Ed Chapman. Yeah, you don't mind that, do you? As long as you don't ask for it back. Got sacked because of drug and I forgot to pick me up, and I could not catch the bus in time to do a lesson. FS Trapped is a better opinion. Got sacked from being a milk monitor at school for taking too long to have a. All right. Sandy Cat, I got sacked for my first job for stealing 1.5 litre bottle of whiskey and 3 bottles of flavoured gin at 17. Whatever, in it. Whatever. You just can't get caught. That's the biggest thing. Don't get caught, isn't it? I'm not going to read anything about Nige, sadly. We're talking about getting sacked from jobs. When I was working in Switzerland, I got sacked for not cleaning the cuckoo clocks. So it sounds like it's just me. It sounds like it's just me that's got sacked 1 billion times. It sounds like it's just me. Patrick, I had an awful time coming home tonight. There was a lorry driver right at my backside, but still, it was nice of him to give me a lift. Cool, Patrick. I work for a bookmaker in the esports department. My team and I eventually worked 4 hours a day instead of 8, and we were paid £5 a month. Eventually, everyone got fired. Well, I mean, that's not too bad either. For me, on this XYP, if everything's being done, what's the point? What's the point in being there? Where's that one? My friend. Where did that go? My friend got sacked from his job in the pet shop. He got caught with his fingers in the trill. Jokes as well. Just sacked the chef. He couldn't cook spaghetti. Pass the joke. Oh, I'm back. It's the witching hour. Bear pigeon. Work with my brother on the docks. Boss said he had cut out the stiffs. Next day on the board with all layoffs. My name was on top of the list. Oh God. Big Kev. Oh, he knocked my laptop over. Then he sacked myself then by killing my laptop. Never been sacked, but got suspended from school in '96 when the internet was the first thing. I typed in my teacher's name. I told him his address. I love it. Big Kev, I love it. Oh, brilliant. Something I would do. Something like, oh, I know where you live. Yes. So it sounds like it's just me. How many times have I been sacked? It sounds like it's just me. Everybody else is normal. I'm like the unnormal one here. How many times have I been sacked? Oh, God. My first employer, Moleham, South Wales, couldn't sack me because I signed an indentured apprentice. But my first job opportunity wasn't a very nice one. I was told to brush. I worked in the summer, by the way, over Barry Island. Was an old American £2 super chat from YouTube admin Jeff. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. I never got sacked from my first job. I was a deck chair attendant over Barry Island. I was 15 years old. Worked for the council. 15. Told them I was 16. There we are. Second job, apprentice carpenter. Worked there for 3.5 years. Probably the longest time I've ever worked anywhere. 3.5 years. The thing is, for me, is that when I qualified as a carpenter, I then worked on the agency. I found out that agency carpenters were moving around like gypsy people. Like they were moving around jobs all of the time. I once knew a carpentry bunch that were traveling through the country. They turned up at lunchtime, told the company that they were going to be there for 2 weeks. The company then booked them into a hotel. They did 4 hours work, right? And then they bunked in the hotel for the night, and they were gone by 7 o'clock in the morning. They just jumped in their cars and drove back wherever they were going. So they did 4 hours work and buggered off. Had the hotel, had the breakfast, had all the food, all the complimentary drinks, and then just they were down the motorway. So that's the world I kind of live in. So I did a lot of agency. I'd be on sites like I'd go on a site for 3 days. I'd go on a site. They need somebody to put 8 door linings in and hang 8 doors, and I'd be there for architrave now. I'd be there for about 2 or 3 days doing all that, and then it'd be like, ta-da, sign your contract, ta-da. But there was no guarantee of work after that. So then you phone the agency, you go, done what I need to do, next job. And they find your next job. It was premium work. It was premium pay until the winter came. So you had to make sure you had enough money to get you through winter. There was no work. All the sites would generally shut down end of November, December, January, February. You'd have a little bit in March, and then the new financial year would kick off. April would kick off, and then there would be work then till November again. So you needed to make sure you had enough money to get you through the cold, dark months of the year. So by February, March, you're bored. You're bored, and you're looking to get back on the sites. You are. You really are. But then you take that mentality. You take that mentality into jobs like Asda, like I did. School caretaker. I was a school caretaker where the previous caretaker was in his job for 27 years. 27 years. I lasted 1 year. 1 year. And I was like, woohoo, I've had a job for a whole year because I'm used to agency work. And then I did the Asda thing. And I think I worked in Asda for about 2 years. And I was like, wow, I've been in employment for 2 years. This is amazing. And then they'd be like, oh, it's time for you to leave. Small box room. You're being sacked. We're going to march you out. And it's a big deal for them. And I was like, off we go. Let's go and find another job. And in between those times, I ran bits and pieces. I was a carpenter. In life, people might talk to you in the pub and that sort of thing. People need things done, don't they? Oh yeah. I've told the story. I was sacked from school, sacked from Asda. Where else have I been sacked from? Mainly building sites. But as the sacked me, the school sacked me. Have you ever been? Oh, Ed Chapman. Oh, look at this. Oh, Ed Chapman. You don't need to. Oh, Ed Chapman. You know. Oh, they put you in a little box room in Asda, sack you off. And they were like, "This is your career." I said, "No, it's not." I tell you what, no, it's not. This is your career. Why do you not care? That's what they said to me. There's this big file on me, this big paperwork file, and they were going through it, and all the things I blooming done wrong, and all the things I done right, and they were like scrutinizing like it was a courtroom in a tiny little box, and it would have been tinier if the Lord allowed it. I tell you that it would have been smaller, that room, if the Lord around it. I was stuck in a room with a man, big 6'6" man, and a woman, and they were like, "Do you not care?" And I was like, well, whatever, because we're used to people crying. We're used to people crying when they get sacked. I said, "Well, you won't get me crying. I will not cry in this room. I don't care about your big gorilla man sitting there, and I don't care about you either. You won't get me crying. I've been here 2 years. I've had 2 years pay. Thank you very much. Job done. I'm out of here. You do. I tell you what, you won't get." That's what they intimidate you. These big companies, they intimidate you. Oh no, they wanted me to cry. They wanted me to cry as I was leaving, as some sort of justification that they had this most wonderful job in the world. I was not going to cry. I was like, "Oh, off we go." And they had this big white 6'8" gorilla man with a shaven head behind me, marching me out like this. And I'm like, "What? Ta-da! Ta-da! See you later." Travis Wilson, $31 super chat. Good evening to my buddy Si, the Mad Welshman. I hope you are well and life is treating you well. Absolutely. I've watched 2 of your old episodes in the last week. Bombay Potatoes, and also you and Redeemer Brother Vidva. Yeah, amazing. Right, Trav, as you've sent me this wonderful super chat, let me get some snacks. Hey. Reviewed, done. We'll start off with the these are wicked. The old salted corn. These are brilliant. Yeah. Oh, these are great. Australian. So, hang on. I've got to eat these damn things. That'll do. That'll do with the crunching. Right. Australian salted corn. For the lovely Australian man who's given us $31 super chat. That man, Trav, has sent us loads of product in the last... I've done quite a bit this week, mate. I probably recorded... I got 2 left. I got 2 beers left to review from what you sent. And these are Mr. Nuts peanut pretzel. It's peanut butter. Peanut butter with a pretzel in the middle. That's good too. The 2 beers I got left. All the rest are reviewed, mate. They're all on YouTube, ready to go. Hop Fuzz Pale Ale and Big Nut Black IPA. They've all been really good. Did the lager, the Pilsner with the corn. You don't mean to spoil it, do you? I'll stop there. You don't mean to spoil it. They're out when they're out. They'll be out next week. Are you an OMD fan? What's an OMD fan? I don't know what that is. So loads of people in. We got nearly 300 people in. Do I enjoy a cocktail? Oh, Ed Chapman. There's a lot of... Right, Ed, can I ask, do you mind, Ed, just for a minute now? Just for a minute. Half of the comments now are coming from you in the chat. Half of the comments are coming from you in the chat. Is that all right if you just... I got one, do I love a daiquiri? I got one, do I love a cocktail? Just honestly, just a little bit, just ease it down a little bit. You don't have to comment as much as you do. But Joel, quite rightly has said we got 25 likes. 25 likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 25 likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 500 likes. 500 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, everybody, let's do it. 25 likes to go. 25 likes. There's a like button down below. A like button and a dislike button. Hit the like button down below for 500 likes. Come on, let's do it. Oh. Hey, Ed Chapman. It's just, I get it. I do get it. But at this time of night, I probably can't read many of the comments this time. I can read them, but I like to, I'm having a whale of a time now. I'm talking to my audience. I'm telling old stories. I've spent 2 hours reading the comments. I've spent 2 hours. I get it. I get that's part of what I do, but the witching hour is sometimes Mel will do it and I'll stand over here. And I'm like, I'm relaxed. I'm having a beer. Mel's not here today, so I find, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, let's not beat any bones about this, shall we? I find the last hour hard. I do. I find it hard work. It's not easy. Once I've been talking for 2 hours solid, the last hour is like this, it's a bit of an effort. That's why I like to stand back, not read so many of the comments, and tell you some stories about my life. But we need 5 more likes. 5 more likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 500 likes. Oh, Travis. Oh, the old Moondog Biscoff. Yeah. I don't want to ruin it. Not for you or the viewers. But it was all right. Yeah, it was all right, wasn't it? But I want to thank you for sending the parcel. Oh, it was wonderful. It was a wonderful gesture. And, of course, the super chat to follow it up. Yeah. So yeah, we done the 503 likes. We done the fight. It's Friday night. It's Friday night at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. What's the opposite of ladyfingers? Mentos, of course. Yes. First and clear. My love mother's milk directly from the Marsh Adventures. Well, that's a bit Homelander, isn't it? That's a bit Homelander. Have you seen him, Homelander? Is it series 5? Gets sprayed in the face. Am I going abroad this summer, Simon? Aldi. Right. I pushed for Munich. My wife needed to get the Friday off from work. They refused it. We had a flight on a Friday from Bristol Airport that would have taken us into Munich, and we would have had 4 days in Munich. They wouldn't give her the day off. They would not give her the day off. I'd be like, this is the thing with me. I'd be like, fuck off, no, your fucking job anyway. That's the thing with me. I'd be like, no, I don't want your job. I'll find another job. I'll just go. But my wife is she's loyal. My wife is loyal. I'd be like, if you're not giving me the Friday off, I'm off. Thank you very much. Keep your job anyway. I'll find another one. And more people need to be like that, by the way. More people need to be like that. The more we've got loyal people, the more people will just rip the monkey out of you. They'll just rip you to pieces. The more people are loyal, the more they should be honored. These companies should be honored that we work for them. That's my mindset. I'm getting out of bed in the morning, my alarm's going off, right? And I'm going to work for you. And I'm going to go and earn you money. I'm going to earn you money as a company. So if I want a day off, when I got a flight on a Friday, now this is only once a year. This is not like she's asking for it every single month. This is once a year. She's asked for a Friday off, and they said no. I was like, tell him, no way. She wouldn't. So we're going to York. We're going to York instead. As much as I love York, for me, I've been to York 4 times. I like York. I can probably make my way around York without needing a map anymore. York is a lovely place. But I've never, ever been to Munich. And I will only ever be here once. I will be here once. I will never be here again. And I've never been to Munich. But I've been to York 4 times. Now I got to go for a 5th time. I don't resent the place. I love the place. It's a beautiful place. But I want to go and see new things. I want to go to Munich. I can't go to Munich because the one time my wife wants to have a day off on a Friday, they won't give her the day off on a Friday. Absolute tosh, innit? And that's why my wife will have a job for life and I'll have a job for 5 minutes. That's why I'll have a job for 5 minutes, because I'll just go, I'm going and you, ta-da, see you later, ta-da. What about your career? Ta-da, see you later, ta-da. I'm looking for another beer, to be honest. Simon should go to the US, drink some of the poor beer we have in our gas stations. I don't choose to swear. I swear in my personal life. I swear like a trooper in my personal life, but I don't swear on the channel because I see a bit of a dystopian future where they look back at all of your previous work and they found a swear word and that's the end of you. So I choose not to swear. Am I going to Australia anytime soon? I can't even get to Munich, Trev. I can't even get to Munich. So what's the chances of me getting to Australia? I'd love to. Don't get me wrong. And this is just me being perfectly honest with you. I'd love to come to Australia. I'd spend... If I can get the kids to uni, I'd come to Australia. I probably wouldn't go home. It's just anchors, isn't it? Your life is like anchors. A big anchor in the ground stops you like making huge decisions in your life because there's an anchor, a university anchor, a school anchor, a work anchor. It's all anchors. It's like pulling, for me in life, my important thing is pulling up the anchor. Pull up that anchor. Pull it up. Get it out the ground. School, you can't do anything about it. University, can't do much about that. But work, for me, you can always get another job. That's my thing. Don't let another human being, especially one who's going to earn money off you, tie you down too much. Missing the lifeboat membership call out option. Right, we got a £4 super chat from Josh. And Josh has kindly asked with a £4 super chat, so I'm going to mention him. Would anyone... I thought you were going to say the University of Life then, Trav. I thought you were going to say the University of Life. Ross Simon, my Franciscana. Oh, yes. Franciscana. German Dean Hodge. Thanks very much for the £2 super chat. Right. Josh, with a £4 super chat, has kindly asked, would anybody like to join the membership? Would anyone like to join the membership? It's a member-only thing where you get to pay me just for £1. It's a bit late for this. It's a bit late for me to turn on my Deborah Meaden or my Peter Tallman. What's his name? Peter. Oh my God. Normally when you get the first name right, you can get the second name right. What's the matter with me? What's his name? Peter, Deborah Meaden and Peter Jones. It's a bit late in the evening for me to turn on my Peter Jones, but I will do my best. Right. Here's me as a businessman. Would anyone like to join the membership? It's £1.99. There's a join button down below. You can become a member of the channel and you get to support me. I get to go to places like Sheffield. I get to go to places like Liverpool and Leeds and York. And I make video then for you to see. And that's the bones about it. That's the bones of my business. If you guys press the join button down below and become a member, it's £1.99 a month. It's cheaper than Netflix. It's £5 a month cheaper than Netflix. It will not be the production quality of Netflix. It won't. It won't be the production quality of Netflix. I promise you that. But I will try my very best with my basic abilities of using a camera and a microphone. There's a join button down below. Penny goes, I'd love to go to Munich. I'm just waiting. I'm like, I don't know how long it takes. Thank you very much for the £4 super chat, by the way, for me to like ask for memberships. That was a wonderful thing, Josh. Is there a? I don't even know if people are even trying to become members. Does it take a long time? Do you have to fill out forms to become a member of a YouTube channel? I don't know. Maybe nobody's bothered. Maybe nobody's bothered. I don't know. Speaking of microphones, would you use a clip-on microphone next time you're on a purpose video? Yes, Chris Cole. I've been looking at them today. There's a brand new one out from DJI. I'm just waiting for my phone. I'm waiting for the next iPhone to come out so that I can have a USB-C port so that then I can upgrade all of my kit. I'm going to buy a new iPhone. I'm going to buy a DJI thingy clip-on microphone, and I'm going to try and be better with my sound. But can I have a wee? If anybody's filling out forms for because we didn't get one. We didn't get a new one. Normally we get at least one new member of the channel. There's a join button down below. But no, we didn't get a new member. Oh well. Unless, of course, there's a lot of film filling to fill out. I'm going for a wee. I'll be back now. Oh, we got a member. Kevin K. Wright. Welcome to the lifeboat, keeping us afloat. £1.99 membership. We got a member to the channel. So, thank you very much, Josh, for the £4 super chat. We have a new member of the channel. Thank you so very much. Much appreciated. A lot of it was jokes. A lot of it is in jest. I will never actively stand here and ask for money. I think you have to understand my sense of humor. to understand that I'm not standing here asking for money. I'm really not. If somebody gives me £4 of their hard-earned money and then asks me to ask for membership, then I will gladly do that. But I will not actively stand here myself and go, give me some, give me some. This is not what this is about. This is about me blowing off some cobwebs at the end of the week, really, with people that have been watching my videos all week. You probably watched the Sheffield video. You probably watched what I've been recording earlier on in the week. And it's all good fun. It's all good fun. And the £4 super chat to come in was specifically asking me to ask for new members. I did that and job done. Job done. We got a new member. So thank you very much. Much appreciated. Money don't make world go round. Why am I singing this? I'm reaching out on a higher ground. Oh, why am I singing? It's a song. It's a song. Josh, no worries. Cheese store, anyone? Right. Okay. Would anyone mind? I'm tired. I'm tired. It's 10:15. It's closing up to the end of the Stone Crow virtual pub. Would anyone? Oh, hang on. We got roller coaster ride in. Try the Isle of Man, Simon. Doesn't have to be TT season. They're busy. Bushy's on draft is well worth a trip. Lovely place. James Clark is saying no, don't go yet. I was about to say, can I go and sit in the garden and have a beer? I just want to go and sit in the car and have a beer. Sandy Cat just signed up. Oh, hang on, Sandy Cat. Sandy Cat. Where'd it go? I don't see it, Sandy Cat. If you have, thank you very much. Unless you're Kevin K. Wright. Sandy Cat. That might be you. If you are, brilliant. Maybe you haven't come through yet. Chris Coleman is saying maybe I'm still suffering from Sheffield. No, I don't think so. What? What do I think about what? No, I can't talk about that, man. I can't talk about that on YouTube. I can't talk something that happened a billion years ago. I can't talk about stuff like that. Yeah, go in your garden, lovely breeze. I keep cutting out for 10 seconds. I don't know, that might be your internet, maybe not mine. The Dominic Frisky Chickens. Oh, I will, Eddie, I'll check that out. So I left from Russia and wish you very best. I'm out for the beer. XYP. Awesome, mate. Thank you very much for joining. It's wonderful. We got people from all around the world. Travis, Aldi is in Australia. Have a limited time only pork, cordon blow. They're amazing. Trav, enjoy it. John, I think average works about where was that? Where did that go? There it is. Average walks 81 miles this week through. Yeah, I think this is a great. Do you know what? Right, I am gonna say, I'm knackered. I'm tired. And just to finish up with an amazing super chat from Dan Nelson again. It's 100 quid. It's a penny short of 100 quid. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Those beers you recommended, Simon, are going down far too well. And so let's all stone the crows. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to end it on a high note. I'm going to end this on a high note. I really am. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you so very much. I am going to go. I'll open the door. Let me unplug everything on this laptop. Right. I got a little chair out there I'll show you if you want. It's like Fort Knox here. Right. I'll put my beer down. I'll put my beer down as well. There's my beer. Got my little garden lights. Little garden lights. There's some garden lights like at the back of the garden. Do you mind if I cut the live stream short 10 minutes? Go and sit in the garden, have a beer, catch my breath, and then we'll do it all again next week. We'll do it all. I'm knackered. Sandy Cat with a £3 super chat. Sandy Cat with a £3 super chat. Thank you so very much from me, whoever I am, at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Simon, I'm tired. I'm going to go and sit and have a beer to myself. Thank you all so very much for watching. I haven't got my beer's in the garden now. My beer, that's where I'm going. My beer's in the garden. I'm going out the garden. Thanks for watching. See you all again tomorrow. I'll post a video tomorrow. There'll be a video up by 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't stop. I literally don't stop on this channel. It's 7 days a week. 7 days a week, 24/7 beer reviews, food reviews, live streams. But I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. Cheers, everyone. Stone the Crows. How do I turn this damn thing off? Oh, I always do this. End stream. There we are. End stream. I'll do it all again. Love you all. Goodbye.